messages through time codes. Medical rings in my mind. Machines give me some freedom. Synthesizers give me some wings. They drop me through 12-beat samplers. We are electronic performers. We are
Kensington's meant a lot to me since I moved over to London in 2001. We rocked up to Lord's one Sunday evening for the traditional Kensington cricket nets. And being a couple of sort of raw Aussies, we didn't know too much about it. You go to cricket practice, you put a pair of shorts or some tracky dacks on and a t-shirt, you just turn up and you go and play. So, and of course we get there and everyone's in whites. Shit, what we got ourselves into here?
Way back in, I think, 95 or 96. Guess who I met?
It was Sunil, the master Sunil.
Sunil Amar. Within 2 minutes of meeting this amazing human being with all this enthusiasm and passion, he said,
You must come along and play for Kensington. I'll tell you why, because
Ralph and me are going to pick you up and we're off to this West Country tour. We arrived at about 9 in the morning and 9 o'clock in the morning I saw Christopher Ledger with a pint in his hand going, hello, welcome to Kensington.
We were quite shocked, but eventually we caught on and we were nice to the opposition. Since then, my love for cricket has grown every year that I've played cricket for Kensington.
A lot of my lasting friendships in London are with members of Kensington.
Camaraderie.
Just the fun that we have.
Everybody is special, everyone is made to feel special.
Group of people, the inclusivity.
Humour of the game.
is the tea,
The team spirit.
The bizarre pace of cricket.
cake and sandwiches.
Fun we have.
It's a great mix of characters.
You'd struggle to find a better group of guys or a group of people.
Where on the planet would you bump into a John Beha?
Nandi and Gabriel come along and just bring, that fresh excitement and energy.
Where would you bump into a Jamie?
John Pickles coming in and bowling off his wrong foot.
I always used to be a batsman.
And then you've got a Tim and you've got a Matty and you've got a Rohan. And
Niraj just doing his little jogging on a spot before he actually can run up and deliver the ball.
if we couldn't take the piss out of David Beha, frankly, I just wouldn't want to show up to a game.
Then, you make to walk in and then he doesn't actually bowl.
Jefferson's on tour.
Niraj, hurry up and bowl, man.
And of course, San keeping us all going. And gosh, if we didn't have San, how on earth would we function?
Every time you go to a Kensington game, you're surrounded by 11 or 15 or 20 people who you enjoy their company.
The thought of Chris just makes me smile. Countless numbers of lifts, countless happy times we spent in his car. But the thing I most like about Chris is the fact that it takes him about 30 seconds to say 2 words.
We spent every weekend together with these guys and we've become really good mates.
And you always have a good time. You always have a laugh.
It's really just a happy time and it's a happy club and it's a happy place.
We all know we play some fantastic cricket grounds. We play beautiful places, good standard cricket.
We play to win,
We don't like getting beat.
but not at all costs.
But we do try and do it with a real sense of humour.
If someone from the opposition hits a good shot and all our players start clapping the guy, we're like, what in the hell's this?
It's a very supportive club. No one shouts at you if you drop a catch. Much.
I remember a game where the opposition needed 2 runs to win and we needed 5 wickets and we took 5 for 1 to tie it.
Cake and sandwiches.
One of those wickets was San Gore. John Beha bowled him because Sam was playing for the opposition for they were 1 short, and to this day he still complains that he had his wrong glasses on.
You were fielding and the opposition batsman set off for a quick single and about 30 seconds later, the batsman had run 4, and with various scrambled overthrows, and eventually Michael Bloomberg waded in from point, picked up the ball, held it up in the middle of the pitch, and just shouted, "For fuck's sake, everybody, stop!"
The Tide game at Reigate, Pilgrims.
Come out and say it, Chris. Come on, get to the end of the conversation.
That was incredibly exciting. I remember bowling a slower ball off the last ball.
How many times have we heard about the legendary Ledger slower ball?
Bowling a slower ball off the last ball.
Each year it gets slower and more cunningly disguised.
Bowling a slower ball.
Chris Ledger's legendary slow ball.
1 required, the last wicket to go down. Getting done.
When the helmet was brought out for Tabby when he was batting against this pretty pacey South African bowler on a pretty poor pitch, but it didn't fit, so then he handed it to the keeper with ultimate bravado. This big South African guy sends the ball down. What does Tabby do? Smashes it for 6. It was unbelievable.
Kensington's a rock in a changing world.
It's been my family.
It's like a family, you know.
Kensington is a family.
Kensington's like family.
It's pretty easy to say that apart from my wife and my kids, Kensington's probably the best thing that's happened to me since I came over to London.
It's there for you, and it's there for everybody.
Like those extended relatives that you kind of have to see every Christmas, but don't really like. No, scrap that. No.
Yes, I've got my Stephanos and Alexandros and Anna, but gosh, if you took Kensington away from me, that would be a serious loss of my family.
There are other clubs which play in very nice grounds and a good standard of cricket, and they're not Kensington. And what makes us different is
Cake and sandwiches.
it's all about the people. You take away the people, you take away the club. That's all the club is.
But without a doubt, there's only one thing that brings me back to Kensington, week in, week out. And that's my free beer at the end of the game. Smooth, fresh, Cobra. It's my choice.